Okay, I'm just now doing my last little pumpkin job of the season, and that is I'm going to be making some pumpkin cookies. I've never made these cookies, I don't think, before, but I've had them in my little recipe book here for something like 25 years. Um, I was teaching in a school in Santa Ana, and I think one of the kindergarten aides, maybe it was, used to bring cakes and cookies and stuff to school all the time, and she left to become a professional baker, so these were really good cookies. And I copied down the recipe, and I don't know why I never made them, but anyway, I'm going to try them. Fortunately, I don't have all of the ingredients, so I'm going to try to guess at how we do them. It's sort of like a basic cookie recipe. I'm going to do my basic wet and dry, and I'm going to be using the little mixer this time because I am going to be creaming my butter and my sugar. So I want to get that creamy, really nice and fluffy good. So I'm going to put the butter, and it takes 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks, and I'm going to save these wrappers because I'm not sure if I need to grease the cookie sheets or not, and I might just use the wrapper. Give it a little bit of grease. It doesn't say on the recipe whether they need to be greased or not. So anyway, I'm going to put in a whole stick of butter, a whole cup of butter, which is 2 sticks. This is the time of the year that you wish you were a dairy farmer with all the butter and stuff that we make, that we use. Okay, so I have the butter, and I'm going to add sugar, and it takes both white sugar and brown sugar, so I'm going to take a cup of white sugar and a cup of brown sugar, and I'm going to use my little half cup measure. So there's 1/2. There's 1. Boy, that's a lot of sugar. Let's see. And then brown sugar, we need a cup of that. Brown sugar is my favorite thing. And I don't know, it doesn't say it, but every time I've used brown sugar in a baking recipe, I've always packed it. It was always supposed to be packed, I don't know why. So I'm going to pack it. I miss the days, when we were little kids. Brown sugar was just in a box. I don't remember how it came. It must have been in a box. Yes, in a box. And it always had lumps in it. And of course, that was the greatest thing to us. The happiest thing and the saddest thing, because the happiest thing was getting in that box and finding a brown sugar lump, and that made a really good snack. That's how we grew up, eating sugar. Just, kidding around about it, just eating sugar. I remember we used to go out to lunch at a department store, a really fancy department store. Every Christmas we would go, and there was a luncheonette in the department store, and there were always sugar cubes on the tables for coffee and tea. And while we were waiting for our lunch to come, our parents usually let us, our mothers, have a sugar lump while you're waiting. Just decent, and now they wonder what's the matter with us today, but anyway, that's the way we were raised. So anyway, then my mother, for some reason, found out if you put a piece of bread in the brown sugar box, we didn't make lumps anymore, which was my saddest day. And now, of course, you couldn't make a lump in that brown sugar if you tried, I don't think so. Days of eating sugar are gone, I'm afraid to say. Okay, so I'm just going to cream this I'm going to use my little hand mixer. I have a big mixer, but again, I don't want to get it out. And I just want to say, this is how cold my house is. My butter has been sitting out all day, and it's still kind of hard. It should be all soft by now, right? So anyway, let's see if I can cream this. Okay, I have it pretty well combined, the butter and the 2 sugars, and I'm going to mix in an egg. 1 egg. Saving the shell, of course, for my chickens. Something that's odd about this recipe too, it does not have vanilla. I don't remember ever having a cookie recipe that does not have vanilla in it. It also doesn't have any salt in it, but regretting a little bit that I did not get my big mixer out, but this is fine. Okay, we're going to then add alternately my pumpkin. I'm not going to forget it this time. And here I have all my dry greens already mixed up, just like you do. I don't need to go into that. You know how to measure things. But it's just 2 cups, in case you're wanting the recipe. It's 2 cups of flour, and I'm just using unbleached flour for this. That's my all-purpose flour. I use it for just about everything. A cup of oatmeal, just regular, like a oats oatmeal or any kind. Not pinhead or steel cut, just regular, you know. Soda, a teaspoon of soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then of course I'm combining them all. And I'm going to alternate some pumpkin with the dry, okay? So I'm going to just mix that in. And then I have one more ingredient to add. I'm going to put about half of this in right now. This. And then my pumpkin. And I do not want to overbeat these. We should never overmix cookies. Just enough to get them combined. Unless, of course, the recipe states. I think some cookie recipes might be. Now, since her recipe, of course, was probably meant to use canned pumpkin, it might be a little different. So when I mix this in, if it's not the right consistency, if it's too dry, I'll add a little more pumpkin. If it's too wet, a little more flour. I'm just trying to hurry and then give you the one last ingredient. Ingredient is chocolate chips. She used sometimes raisins and sometimes chocolate chips, and we just need a cup of them, and I don't know, I think that's probably what I have here. What I do is when I open them, I then freeze. These were in my freezer when I use part of a bag. Use that bag again. And these are actually mini chips. I don't know why I have minis, because I don't really use minis, but I think that'll be good. And I just really need a cup. And I think I have a use for this later for one of my gifts. So I'm going to just mix this in. And then, I'm not going to take any more time. You know how to make cookies. I'm going to put those, drop them by tablespoons onto a cookie sheet, which I said I'm going to just lightly grease because I'm not sure if I need to or not. And her instruction in her recipe says, spread in a circle using a spatula. I'm not sure what that means. I think she just means to flatten them out and, smooth them this way. And then they're going to bake. And she has them in a rather low oven, 325, which is really unusual for cookies, for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to give it a go, see how it works, and I will be back later with my finished product. my two dog treats and my pumpkin cookies. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. I've had a big day baking and it's not finished. Not finished. I still have some more to do, but I can finish this video up by showing you what I have. These are the dog treats. These look fantastic. And some of them came out really, really great. Look how cute that is. And then the little cookies. These are little molasses cookies. And it worked having that leavening in there because they were not so heavy. Okay, and then here is the experiment in the pumpkin cookies. And I have to say, they're going to be good. They're good, but oh man, what a day. I had to, yes, rewrite the recipe a little bit. They were a mess. They spread out. The temperature of the oven was wrong. I ended up doing them on parchment paper, 350 oven, and I added a lot more flour. And I did not flatten them because, boy, they spread when they cook. They really spread. But they came out pretty good. They look nice. They're nice and light. And yes, that's my wine. Because
why is that here?
That represents my day. Because as I was doing this, some of my dogs canceled on me for next week. And with the Patty Cakes, who has changed her video, that was a little disheartening. But anyway, we're going to, Christmas comes anyway, whether you want it to or not. So let's see how they taste. Let's get some anonymous tasters in here to see how these taste. I have two anonymous tasters here. See if they like the treats. This is the dog bone first, the pumpkin dog bone. What do you think? Louie, you like it? What do you think? Finny?
I think
Finn?
they like it.
Finn, you like it? I think they like it. Where's her? Good, Finny. Sit down, Finny.
Sit. Sit, boy.
Oh, look how good.
Sit down. Sit. I'm going to give you half. Oh, they're soft and chewy.
Well, they're not quite as dry as we want them to be. Louis is still learning how to keep his bottom on the floor. And Finn doesn't want to put his bottom on the floor because he's got arthritis. But okay, how about, did you like that one?
I think they liked it.
Sit down, Louis. Sit. Tell me what you thought. Finny, sit. Tell me what you thought of this. Louis, sit down.
Get down, buddy.
Sit, Louis.
Pretty good, huh?
Can you tell which is the one that's the bad dog? Sit down, Louis.
Hey, look how excited
Louis,
they are. You
sit.
know they loved it.
Sit. I want to try to get him in film. Sit. Oh, well. I wonder what I'm going to do. Does anybody want to taste these cookies? Hey, anybody?
I do.
Hey, anybody? Are you going to eat the dog cookie?
I do. I don't want a dog cookie.
Okay, have one of these.
Do I have a face?
No, you don't have. Oh, you're just
hi.
an anonymous viewer. Would you like?
I'm just the guy on the street that just happened to walk by.
Okay.
Okay. Cookie.
Okay. What do you think?
Oh, good.
Does it taste like patty cakes cookies?
I wouldn't know, but it tastes like a pumpkin cookie. I taste the pumpkin
Uh-huh.
and the chocolate. It's delicious.
Okay.
It's a soft cookie,
All right.
and I like soft cookies. So,
All right. Okay.
good.
I don't know if I'll make them again.
Thank
We'll
you.
see. We'll see. Anyway, okay, that's it, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.